welcome back to Three-Peat Sports. It's episode 9. I'm Aldo with my awesome co-host
Dustin,
Rob,
and we are here today to talk to you about football. Football started, guys. We're excited. Preseason starts today.
Is underway,
and we're very, very excited going into the preseason how each of our teams are going to do. Dustin, we'll start with you. How do you think your Cowboys are going to do?
I'm looking at I think this is going to be a really good season for them. I mean, I do say that I've been quoted on saying that the past few years, but they've done all right. Minus that horrible 2010 season, got rid of that coach, rebuilt. But if I have to give you a record, I'm going to say 11-5 with them winning the division and going on a deep playoff run. The reasons why I say that defense has been really revamped. Last year we got an amazing defensive coordinator in Rob Ryan. Didn't really have time with the lockout and everything. He had about 2 weeks to implement a system, which is one of the most advanced defensive systems in the NFL. Yeah. Has had much success. Dude won rings with the Patriots back in the early 2000s. And they really upgraded the defense this year. Got cornerbacks Brandon Carr, Morris Claiborne out of the draft. Got some veterans, Dan Connor for the linebackers, veteran from the Panthers. Got emerging rookies, Bruce Carter, other linebackers, Sean Lee, of course DeMarcus Ware. I think that defense is going to be one of the premier ones in the NFC. So of course that offense is going to be a high flying one, and I see them going far. How about your Patriots?
I see them going far as well. I see them having a 13-3 season simply because they rebuilt that defense with the draft, and Bill Belichick is a pure genius with his coaching skills, and that offense is going to remain the same. We're bringing back receivers like Jabbar Gaffney and Dante Starworth who were with us during that undefeated season, and they're used to Belichick's method. So with that new revamped defense and with that offense trying to stay strong, I see them going 13-3, possibly Super Bowl. What about you, Rob, and your Chiefs?
Yeah, my team is the Kansas City Chiefs. They have obviously injury bug last year. Wasn't good. They had a 7-9 season. This year, I think they'll pick it back up. They'll have a season like they did back in 2010. It's about 10-6 is what I'm thinking. They have everyone back: Jamal Charles, Tony Moyaki at tight end, Eric Berry at safety. So all those injured players, they're coming back. And then on top of that, they got key additions in Peyton Hillis and Eric Winston at the tackle. So they finally have a better tackle to protect Matt Castle's blind side. But the defense is great. Secondary, we lost Brandon Carr, which was huge, but Stanford Route is a decent replacement. The secondary is great. The linebackers, Tom Bahali is one of the best pass rushers. Very good. He's up at the top, and yeah, I think it'll be a great season this year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just happy football's finally back.
Yeah. So we all are here at Three-Peat Sports, and with that, let's get into our quick, preseason Super Bowl predictions. D-Chat, what are you thinking?
All right, it's very early, but for me, the NFC, I'm going to go with my Cowboys for the reasons I just gave, and the AFC, I'm going to go with the Patriots. One reason being that they're still the great team that they were last year. They went all the way, obviously, lost to the Giants. But, sorry about that.
It's all right. We're new season.
Yeah, it's a new year. But when you look at their schedule, honestly, I think the Patriots' schedule is a joke how easy it is.
It really is.
They have so many sub-500 teams from last year they're going up against. I see them just dominating. They're going up against the Jets twice. I mean, they're going to have those hard division games, as they always do. Yeah. But the out-of-conference teams they're playing, it's just not up to their level. So I see the Patriots just taking out most of their schedule easily. And if they can advance through the playoffs like they did last year, and they have they did that last year with the worst defense in the NFL. They've improved that, and they have the same key offensive guys. I see them going back.
All right. What about you, Rob?
I think in the AFC, I'm going to kind of stretch it here. The Baltimore Ravens, only for the reason that their defense is great. They're a little old, but I think the more experience, the better. Yeah. Joe Flacco, it's his make it or break it season, but he also has Ray Rice to help him out there, so Ray Rice will actually have probably his best season of his career is what I'm predicting, and I think that the Ravens will be able to do it. On the NFC side, I think the 49ers, because of what they did last year, and then they had some key additions this year, and Mario Manningham and Randy Moss. That's huge.
That's huge. So good hands for Alex Smith.
Yeah. So and Brandon Jacobs to help out Frank Gore in the carries, and Kendall Hunter, obviously the other running backs. But I think that's going to happen. Just they made a few mistakes against the Giants last year in the playoffs, so I think those key additions are really going to help. And I think that's going to be the same team as last year, and they're going to do just as great. And I actually think I see them taking it in the Super Bowl too.
All right.
So,
I agree with you on the NFC side. I definitely think the 49ers are going to make it. Sorry to be chapped by your Cowboys. But I do think the Cowboys are going to go to the NFC Championship game.
All right.
But I think they are going to follow the 49ers simply because of what Robert just said. They have a great defense, and they have new key additions to the offense that's really going to help Alex Smith out. And that's the reason I think they lost the NFC Championship game. They didn't have those offensive weapons like the Giants had.
Yeah,
and
they had Vernon Davis as their top receiver.
Yeah,
exactly.
Your tight end, your top receiver, you need some receivers.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think on the AFC side, I'm going to disagree with you and agree with you. I do think my Patriots are going to go to the Super Bowl. I see them going because of, once again, the reasons I stated, a better defense and a great offense once again this season. And like Dustin said, with that easy schedule, it's going to be good for them. And plus, that those playoffs are going to be really tough. But I really think in the AFC, the Patriots are going to go through, and the NFC, the 49ers are through. So that's our early predictions, but we'll see throughout the season. And
see what happens.
That's time to end the show, guys.
All right. For another episode of 3P Sports, I'm Dustin.
Aldo.
Rob.
Click the football to subscribe. This helmet to view our last episode, and this one to view the one before that. All right, once again, we're 3P Sports.
We'll see you guys soon.
See ya.
Later.